Vision 2030, it has been an inspiration, it's been aspirational in terms of for myself personally as well as for our movement in South Africa. And in fact, we're using it as part of driving our theory of change and our case for support, as well as in terms of strategic plan. In terms of moving forward, it's helping us guide our conversations in terms of where we want our local associations to go and what they need to focus on, and also an opportunity for us to get the data that aligns with Vision 2030. So we're quite excited in seeing how we can be part of the global movement to work towards empowering young people and their communities. Thank you.
Vision 2030 enabled us to engage all the staff together. A very simple example, when we talk about meaningful work, the first response was, "Oh, that's human resources problem." And I said, "No, it's everybody's problem." So now we engage a group of champions and we form 4 task force, or actually additional 3 because we always have the Green Task Force. And now 40-50 staff from across the YMCA, different levels, are engaged in 4 different pillars. Everybody taking responsibility that, they have to take ownership. So that's one good thing about 2030. What am I going to do about it after this NGS meeting? A lot of encouragement, a lot of inspirations. When I go back, we're going to meet with each of the 4 pillars, and then we'll get the champions together.
Well, Vision 2030 for us as a movement, I think it's a common ground where we all are going to meet, and that defines what we should be in the next coming years. It seems that it's something simple, but for such a big movement, so diverse movement and so extended movement, it's very important to have a common meeting ground. And for YMCA Spain always also calls our attention about the importance of meeting the global needs of the youth. And we are going to work on that, to try to align our strategy. Some parts are quite aligned, but we have to make an effort in some of the pillars, and we are going to align ourselves to that. So we're really excited about it, and we hope that will be a complete success for all parts.
When I think of Vision 2030, I think it's important to remember that creating the strategy is the easy part. Implementing the strategy is hard. Even in a small, closely held organization, aligning around the new strategy takes time. The reason for that is it involves change, and change happens at the pace of people. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small and it builds momentum over time as the snowball gets bigger and bigger. I really think that's what's going to happen with Vision 2030. I think we should measure where we're at now. There's going to be lots of alignment because we're already doing a lot of the things that are in Vision 2030. I think we should set ambitious goals and celebrate along the way, sharing our learning with each other. Certainly that's what we're doing at YMCA Canada. We've got 19% of our associations have activated Vision 2030, and our goal by the end of 2025 is for that to be at 50%. A lot of what we're doing is in alignment, but we've also recognized that there are some gaps, and we're working to close those gaps, particularly in the sustainability area.
La Visión 2030 de la Alianza Mundial nos ha permitido en el YMCA de Colombia unirnos usando un mismo lenguaje, ver que los programas y servicios que ofrecemos tienen cabida en estos 4 pilares. Esperamos seguir apoyando, seguir contribuyendo y seguir destacando la labor que hacemos y que encajan perfectamente dentro de los pilares de la YMCA a nivel mundial.